YouTube. My name is Tom Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle14, and I'm here doing the review of The 4, Battle for Stardom. This is Season 2, Episode 1. This is the Week 1. Let's get right to it. The 4 is back, y'all. This is the show that Diddy came and executive produced the show. And I didn't watch the 4 when it first came on. I watched it after it airs at my mother and sister's house. And I watched it there and I enjoyed it. And the reason why, because I stopped watching a lot of singing competition shows because I kind of feel like it's the same formula and they get these winners, and then after they win, you never hear from them. Some people you do and everything, but you never hear from the winners. Usually the people who didn't win, usually the one you hear from, as much as the people who won. So it's like I was done with it. But when people got me on the 4, I was like, let me try it out, look at it. And I was blown away. I liked it. So let me show you how the 4 structures is about, and then I go into the episode. The 4 structure is that they have 4. They have the people though. They have 4 people that made the 4. That means the top people who good. They audition. They got the spot that Diddy and his team picked. So it started off the 4. Then they would get challengers or contenders that would come and sing. Now, after they sing, the judges get no comments, and then they have to vote. They have to get all yes for the contenders to ever challenge one of the 4. If they get at least one no, then they out the game. So they had to get all yes. So once they get all yes, then the contender get to pick one of the 4 to challenge, to have a singing face-off. So whoever they pick, the 4, one of the 4 will sing first, and then the challenger will sing after them. Then, after they both sing, they get a little comments from the judges, and then it's up to the audience who they like to stay. Now, whoever the audience pick, that person will take the seat, and then once that person take the seat, their seat will get locked, and that means they cannot get challenged for anybody else through the rest of the week of that show, that night. So that's how it goes. That's how the 4 is. And the base is like a dog-eat-dog world out there because of the music industry. You can be at the top, then somebody else new come along and take you on your spot. So this is how like Diddy made the 4 battle structure is, and it make it interesting and make it vibe, a different formula than it was in the other singing competition like the American Idol, The Voice, and all that stuff. But at the end, the person who won would get a recording contract and get to work with each one of the producers, which is Diddy, Mega Trainer, and Khaled. And hopefully they get an album for them. Evie McKinney won last season. I mean, they gave a little update is that she's working on her album. Hopefully we get to hear it. And then one of the persons who didn't win, named Zavia, she got noticed and her career picked up from the show as well. And she was on a Deadpool 2 soundtrack and other things. So I said, sorry y'all. I said, that's good for Zavia. So the judges, like I said, was Mega Trainer, DJ Khaled, and Diddy. And the host is Fergie. I mean, that's a good. I like Fergie as a host. She does a good job. Now, let's meet the 4. We have Stephanie Zelaya. Look, I'm looking at my notes, y'all. Stephanie Zelaya. She's a big international crossover music Latin artist. So she comes to America to cross over to make it big in America because she's big in her country. And the thing was Guatemala. And also, I'm not going to really go into details of everybody's background story. I'm just going to give a little bit of the 4 background and then all the challenges. I'm not going too much on that. I'm just going to talk about their singing, how I feel about the singing. Do I agree with the judges? Do I agree with the decisions they made? And my opinions. That's it. I want to go make the video too long. So we have Stephanie Zelaya, like I talked about her. Then we have Kavina Jones. Kavina Jones was a background singer. I forgot who she was a background singer for, but she also does R&B singing. So that's her. Then we got James Graham. We find out that he used to be in a boy band, but he said he didn't like the boy band. He wanted to be a solo artist. Here he go. But he more like a pop R&B kind of singer as well. And then we got Sharaya J. Sharaya J is like a hip hop artist. When we learned that she said she got bad news, she got diagnosed as with cancer, I think breast cancer, and she said she used that as an inspiration for her to continue music and hip hop and use that as to build her career up, which is good. So let's get started to it with the challengers. The first challenger we had was Chris Laney. Chris Laney is Puerto Rican. He was young dude, a young guy, and he came out and he sang DJ Khaled's song "Wild Thoughts." So I said, "Oh, that's big bold to pick one of the judges' song to sing, because when you do, they gonna look at you hard, and you better do come correct." So when he sang that, he was good. Don't get me wrong, he was not bad. I like the dancing because I love the dance. I like how he was dancing, performing good. But I do agree that he was dancing too much, and he should have sang more. Stand still and sing more. Give the people more of your voice, because that's what they're looking for. Yes, you could dance, but don't let your dancer overshadow the song. And I like how he mixed the original Maria Maria to the Wild Thoughts song. So it was nice that he did that. Now, to me, he was good, but I don't think he was that great to move on to challenge one of the four. And I think the judges agree, because when they did the votes, he got 2 no's and 1 yes. So that was that for him, and I believe he got potential. I think he needs to work harder, work on his craft, and come back and do something else. And hopefully we hear from him in the future. That's that. So next we get this lady named Majesty Pearson, right? So Majesty Pearson came from Oklahoma. She said her family has a spiritual background. Her father was a pastor. So that's all about her. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So she had a spiritual background, but she does a lot of R&B. She likes to sing on secular music, all that stuff. She came and she sang "Someone Like You." Now, that's a big song, and that's a tough song to sing, and you gotta sell it, because when people sing that song, Adele, she's a great singer, so you gotta really come correct. And I have to agree, Majesty did a really good job. She really worked that song. She sang well. She gave different ranges, different her voices. I felt the song and everything. In the midst of that, I think Kavina or some of the people was going back and forth. They was talking smack. Kavina was talking smack to Majesty. They going back and forth. So I said maybe she was battle Kavina, because Kavina was getting a little too cocky in her little seat and everything. So she got good comments from the judges, and she was the first challenger to ever challenge one of the four, and she got all yes, which I believe that she would got all yes too. So I agree with the judges. She got all yes, and I also noticed that she did challenge Kavita. I would say good. She got challenged as good. Now, oh, don't forget, all the songs that I mentioned in the song, I will put it in my description box of my down below my video. So if you want to look at the songs that they sing, you can go check it out. But a disclaimer that sometimes they may change or make arrangements of the song that is not what you're going to look at, the original of the version. Like, for example, Bye Bye Bye. I will talk about that later. She sang that song Bye 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 by Nsync, but she did a different version, arrangement of the song. Now, she challenged Kavina. Kavina sang first, and Kavina sang "Love Don't Live Here Anymore" by Faith Evans. I said she has a good low raspy voice. Yeah, her voice was raspy and it was nice. It was good. It wasn't bad, but it didn't give me the umph. She just stayed at one note throughout the whole song, so I didn't feel the levels of the song. And I don't think I never heard that song, so I'm gonna check it up and hear that song by Faith Evans and see how it was, how Faith Evans sang that song. But I know the original, "Love Don't Live Here Anymore." I love that part. And so was that. So next, that after Kavina finished, Majesty sang. And Majesty sang the Chandelier by Sia. Now, my personal opinion is she did way better than Carvina. And I think the audience agree with that too. She did way better than Carvina. Because she did different arrangements, she did different voices, she had a different range. And she sang this, she worked the song well. She did the song justice to me. And out of the two, I will pick Majesty over Kavina. Now, after they battle, the audience get to choose who won. And lo and behold, I was correct. Majesty won. Now, Kavita got her feelings and said that the audience picked the wrong choice. I was better than her because all she was giving them high voices. This is more than high voices. I said, Kavita, sit your ass down because you wasn't all that. Because I said, first of all, you was very monotone throughout the whole song, so you didn't get that much levels. The reason why people picked Majesty because Majesty had that up factor and she gravitated to the audience. You didn't, so you need to go over there. Stop being a sore loser and work on your craft and come better. You wasn't horrible, but at the same time, you did not beat Majesty. So sit your little behind down and work your way somewhere else. Get out of here. So I don't like when people be a sore loser. Take the L and work on it and do better. It said that people is, I don't know. I would choose Majesty myself. So Majesty became the first person to replace one of the four. So she became the four herself. Now that she won and she got that seat, her seat is locked. That means nobody else who comes or who will make it through the judges and get all yeses cannot challenge Majesty. Her seat is locked, so she will move on from week 2. Now we get this person named Christina. Christina Castle, right? Christina Castle from Australia. She says she does well in Australia. She does music there. Now she over here in America. I guess the 4 is going international name because I think last year they was only sticking with the U.S. This time they went all over the globe. And this chick shows Side to Side by Ariana Grande. Now, I will go in. If y'all like Christina's song, I will go in, y'all. I want to let you know that Christina Castle's side to side version of Ariana Grande was horrible. She was terrible. I was sitting here rolling my eyes. I was looking at her performance like this. I wish she would finish. I was rolling my eyes because I was like, what the hell? First of all, she was all over the place. I couldn't catch up with her. She was singing it, then she was rapping the song, then she was singing it, she was rapping it. She was giving her different intake to it. How that, side to side, side to side. I said, what the fuck is you saying, bitch? Like, come on. I was like, what the hell? So, she was terrible. And then she got another thought she was all that great. So when she got the or nose, I can tell her soul was crushed because she thought she had it. And I was like, no, Christina, you was terrible. And the judges agreed. It was like, you didn't do well. And for you to get your feelings and say that you was all that great and you did a good job, I said, no, boo-boo. No, you didn't. You destroyed that song, and you picked the worst song, because Side to Side, to me, by Ariana Grande, is not a battle song. If you're going to choose that song, you need to amp that song up and do something better, and you didn't. So go back to Australia and stay over there, because you didn't work that song well. So go sit down. Bye, Christina. Bye. Now, then we get this challenger named Quentin Ellis, right? Quentin Ellis, he was a young boy. He was a teenager. He's 17, right? He's from Arkansas. Now, he sang You Got It Bad by Usher. He killed that song. He did a great job. His voice was excellent for that song. He picked a great song. He worked that song well. And I was clapping. I said, go ahead, boy. Go ahead, boy. Young boy, you got it, right? And then, this is where all the judges stood up. All the judges stood up, saw her, It was like saw him and it's clapped for him because he did a good job. Now, I thought he was gonna challenge James because I think he was looking at James a lot because I guess he gonna might challenge James, right? Oh, he got all yes. So he got all yes because I knew when all the judges stood up, they liked the boy, so they was gonna vote all yes. So he get the chance to pick a one of the four. I thought he was gonna do James. Now, with James went against Rebecca, well, I'm gonna explain that later. He sung really well, and now I realized that maybe this boy didn't have a chance, but I'm gonna explain that why. He challenged Stephanie, so I guess he thought he could take Stephanie down, whatever. Stephanie, remember, like I said, Stephanie was a Latin artist, and she does a lot of her songs is great in the Latin world that she kind of goes over. So we know she's gonna do some kind of Spanish Latin kind of music to her venture, because that's her strength. She came and did Mi Gente by J Balvin. Now you know that Mi Gente that had him and somebody else and Beyonce in there. So she did that and she worked it. She killed the song. She did a great job. She had a lot of energy. She sang well. Even though the song was in Spanish, I didn't understand a lot of the words, but she did some English words in it. It was some Spanglish kind of thing was. And it was good. I had energy. I was going with her. I said, she was singing that song. I could tell she was performing. I could tell she used to do this before. Now, with a boy, after she finished, the boy was kind of nervous. Even the judge was like, oh, he looked kind of nervous. He was kind of nervous. And I said, yeah, I could tell in his face. That boy was kind of nervous because he knows that Stephanie killed that song and she worked that song. So for him to be an R&B artist and he not gonna do that. He got to pick something that he would really wow the judges. That it will make people. It will make the audience not think that. It will make the audience forget that she sang and this a Spanish song. He had to do really well. He picked "So Sick" by Neyo. Now, to go from Usher, You Got It Bad to "So Sick" for Neyo, that was not a good pick. It was either he didn't pick the right song or he didn't work Neo's song right because he did better and You Got It Bad than he did for So Sick. And I think Dennis said that too. He said you did better the first time than the second time. And I think he got the nerves of best of her because he sang it, but I don't think he really worked. He didn't really sing, and he didn't do his good job when he first came out. So right off the bat, I knew Stephanie won, and that's how that happened. Stephanie won, and she was the second person of the four to lock her seat, so she can't get challenged anymore. Now, then we get to our last challenger of the evening. It was Rebecca Black. Now, I said I'm not gonna get too much background story, but I'm gonna do a little bit of her because Megan Trainor knew her, and Callie and Dina is like, who the hell is she? Rebecca Black, I never heard of her. Rebecca Black used to be a singer at 13 years old. She came up with a song named Friday. I think I heard that song when I was younger. I'm not sure. She sang that song, but then she was getting death threats. People say, who the hell she could think she could sing? I will kill you, murder her. She was sobbing Billy too much that she had to stop. And now she's 20 years old, and then she coming back in the scene, and I guess she was like, she can't let that stop her. Which I said, that's good, girl. She gave back her confidence. She do what she got to do. So she came and sang Bye 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 Nsync. So I said, Bye 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 Nsync. I said, oh, that's a popular song. I remember I was used to be Bye 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 Bye. I was like, yeah, I knew that song, but she didn't do it the way how the original was. She did an acoustic version of that song. Well, she was beautiful. She sang that song. It was a good rendition, like I said, of the song. And her version, how she did it, was good. So eventually, she got all yes. Now, she was the third person of the night to challenge one of the four. She challenged James, the guy who used to be the boy band. Now, when James came out, he sang A Song for You by Donny Hattaway. And Diddy was like, oh, he saw Donny Hattaway? Yo, I tell you, that boy James, he sang. No, he didn't sing. He sang that song. He killed that song, and all the judges stood up. All the judges stood up. He really broke. He didn't broke that song horrible. He broke that song really well. He really freaking gave that song justice, and I was here for it. He sang that shit. Now, what Rebecca did her song, she did Torn by Natalie in Bulgaria. And she did it horrible. She was good. Dresser said she was good and everything. But my choice would be James because he killed it and everything. And the audience agreed. They picked James. And James was the third person to lock his seat. So that was the end of week one. So right now, the four is Majesty, James, Stephanie, and Sharia. Now, like I said, it was a good episode. It was nice. I can't wait to see the rest of the season, how it goes, how if the four can still keep their seat, who else going to shake them down, all that stuff. So, like I said, I'm going to put the source in the description box down below. If you have any comments or any suggestions or thoughts about this thing, you want to add, please put your comments down. Please subscribe to my channel. My channel is Mr. 14, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.